My name is Eleanor, and I'm going to be guiding you through today's session. And today we're going to dive into the practice of pranayama, or breathing exercises. So, the only thing that you need for today's practice is your own breath. But you also want to find a comfortable place to sit, or maybe even lay down. So if you're not used to sitting for long periods of time, you might want to roll out your yoga mat. So you can just pause this video if you haven't already and go and grab your mat so you know that you also can lay down further along this practice. I myself prefer to sit on a meditation pillow that looks like this. So it gives you a little bit more space for the feet and gives the legs a little bit better blood flow compared to sitting on the ground or on a blanket. Yes, and pranayama or breathing exercises comes from the yogic practice. It's one of the 8 limbs of yoga. So there's 8 limbs of yoga. One of them is the postures that we do, the asanas, and right after the asanas comes pranayama. So it's number 5 of the 8 limbs. And if we translate it, prana means breath or life force, and ayama means restraint or to control. So it's basically to control the breath. And a cool thing about our breath is that it happens without us having to think about it, right? You don't have to think about breathing throughout the day. It just happens by itself, just like your heart beats on its own. But the breath, compared to the heartbeat, can also be controlled by us, by our will. So in yogic tradition, it is said that the person who takes the least amount of breaths in a life is the one that will live longest. Just have a think about that. It sounds maybe contradictory, right? Because if you don't breathe, like, how are you going to survive? But the thing is that the quality of our breath affects the quality of our life and our health as well. So what it means is that if you take long, slow, deep breaths throughout your life, you will take less amounts of breath, but the quality of your life will be better and you will live longer. Compared to living a stressful life, breathing, top breathing, and shallow breathing all through your life, taking so many breaths, but the quality of your life will be much worse and you will be much more prone to diseases. So this is the teaching of pranayama. And one more great thing about pranayama is that you just need to do 1 to 3 minutes per day. So this is the perfect practice for anyone who feels like they don't have enough time to do a full yoga class, maybe not even go to yoga, maybe not even having 30 minutes to roll out your mat. Then pranayama is definitely for you. 1 to 3 minutes a day, and you will feel an effect in your life from doing this. It will calm down your nervous system, you will get more focused, you will get that meditative state washing off through the rest of your day. So it's really powerful, it's really easy and accessible for anyone, and you can do it anywhere. You can do it on the bus, maybe not driving while driving, but you can do it on the bus, you can do it when you wait for your food in the oven. It's so accessible, or maybe before you're going to bed in the evening. So yes, I encourage you to weave this practice into your daily life. And today we're going to go through several different kinds of pranayama. And what you can do after this session is that you pick out one of them, the one that you like the most, the one that you really, really enjoy. And you try and do that each day for 1 to 3 minutes. And during today's practice, we're going to do each one for 3 minutes, except the breath of fire, because it's a little bit more intense. Just so you really feel the effect. And first I'll explain to you how we do the controlled breathing. After that, we do the breathing exercise. And when it's finished, we also sit for a moment just to feel inside our bodies the effect of the breathing exercise. If you get dizzy or feel like you're running out of air in any of the breathing exercises, you can just stop, take a couple of normal breaths, and then come back to the exercise. Great. So let's just begin by closing down our eyes for a moment, taking a few long, slow, deep breaths. Maybe exhale through the mouth. And just give yourself a moment to arrive. In your body, in the space that you're in, for today's practice. Coming back to your natural breath. And for now, don't do anything with the breath. Just breathe naturally and effortlessly. And with your awareness, focus on your breath without adjusting it, without trying to change it in any way. Just let your breath breathe you. Relax your face, relax your shoulders, relax your belly. And take a deeper breath in and slowly exhale through the mouth. Again, deep breath in and slowly exhale through the mouth. And one last time. And come back to your normal breath. And gently blink your eyes open. We're going to start with our first pranayama. This one is called Nadi Shodhana, and it's an alternate nostril breathing. So we're going to breathe in and out through one nostril at a time. If you're really blocked in your nose, you might want to go and blow your nose. And also, if you're just blocked in one nostril, you can pretend that you're switching nostrils, but you're actually breathing in and out through the same one throughout. And this will eventually help you to unblock the blocked nostril too. So it's really cool how this exercise is working. So I want you to use your right hand. If you want a more relaxed version of this, you can place your right foot on the ground and relax your right elbow on the right knee. That's an option. And we're going to place the middle finger and the pointing finger on the third eye. So it's between your eyebrows, but 1 centimeter up. And then with the help of the ring finger and the pinky, we're closing the left nostril. And with the help of the thumb, we're closing the right. But we're going to begin by closing the left nostril. So pressing ring finger and pinky on the left nostril to close it. If the right nostril is totally blocked, just hold gently on the nose without closing the left. Okay, and then take a deep breath in through your right nostril. Close the right, open the left, and breathe out. Breathe in through the left. Close the left, open the right, and breathe out. Again, breathe in through your right nostril. Close the right, open the left, breathe out. Breathing in through the left nostril. Closing it, opening up the right, breathe out. Beautiful, keep going. You can use a pretty powerful breath here. And this breathing exercise is helping us to focus better. And it's also helping the communication between the right and the left side of our brain. And it's perfect to do before an important meeting or a test that you need to do. And it's also calming our nervous system. And if you want to take this one step further, you can start to count the in and out breath and try to make them equally long. For example, breathing in on the count of 4 and then breathing out on the count of 4. And if you want to take it one step further from here, you can hold the breath when you switch. So you're closing both your nostrils for a moment, holding the breath, and then open to breathe out. Beautiful. Let's do one more round. And you finish off by breathing out through the right nostril. And when you're done, just come down with your right hand into your lap. Sit with your eyes closed and take a few breaths in and out through both nostrils. Just feeling the effect. Great, you can gently open up your eyes. The next breathing exercise we're going to do is called Samavriti, or square breathing. So we're going to imagine like we're drawing a square with our breath, which means that we're going to breathe in for the count of 4. We're going to hold the breath for the count of 4, breathe out for the count of 4, and hold the breath out for the count of 4. And it doesn't have to be 4. I'm going to count you through the first 2 rounds, and I'm going to be counting to 4. But if you feel that that's too difficult for you, or that's too easy for you, you can change it around. And with pranayama, you're supposed to challenge yourself, but you're not supposed to struggle. So you have to find that perfect balance, the middle way, where you still challenge yourself a little bit, but you're not going over your limits